I'm Swimming Pool Steve, and here are three things that hot tub owners should do or could do for their hot tubs. I mean, there's an awful lot of things that which you could do for your hot tub to help yourself out, but there's a short list of things which I think are critical components that hot tub owners are chronically missing. Top of the list for me is a process called pipe flushing. In a hot tub, the bacteria isn't necessarily just floating around in the water or stuck to the hot tub shell. More often than not, it's inside of the plumbing lines in the form of something called biofilm. And biofilm is essentially somewhat of a gray sludge, and it's a bacteria and a food for bacteria. So, and is a mechanical protection layer for bacteria as well. So, something like your bromine or chlorine sanitizer can't always get rid of these biofilms because there's this gray sludge layer of mechanical protection on one side, and on the other side, it's kind of like a smorgasbord, all you can eat buffet for bacteria. And that's why it can be a real persistent problem in hot tubs. And there's really only one way to treat it, and that's pipe flushing. Now, pipe flushing is the process where you add a pipe flush chemical to your old water before you drain your hot tub. So you would typically remove the filters. It's like, I mean, follow the instructions for the exact brand that you're using, but typically speaking, it would involve removing the filters from your hot tub, adding this pipe flush component, and then running all of the jets on your hot tub. And if you have like a timing cycle, just run it a couple of times back to back and then drain your hot tub. And if you have a problem with biofilm in your hot tub, or if you have an older hot tub and you've not done this pipe flush process before, you can get a disgusting amount of black foam that is a foot tall growing off the top of the hot tub when you're running the jets. And it's a pretty horrific experience for somebody who thought that they had a clean hot tub, because a pipe flush is something that you should be doing every time you drain your hot tub. And for the average hot tub, that's 4 times a year. So 4 times a year, you should be pipe flushing to clean out the lines, the plumbing lines where all the bacteria is hiding in your hot tub. And if you've not been doing that and you have an older hot tub, you could develop a lot of bacteria inside of there. So that would be the first thing that the average hot tub owner is not doing that they could and should be doing more of. Pipe flushing your plumbing lines before you drain and refill your hot tub. I would say the next most common thing that spa owners could and should be doing more of is cleaning their filters. And I will also clarify that when you clean a hot tub filter, it's not enough just to remove the filter and give it a rinse with a garden hose. At most, that would remove some skin or hair or some surface debris from the filter, but that's not the problem. The main problem with hot tub filters is that they're a paper material, and hot tubs have a lot of oils and sweat and makeups and suntan lotions, and it's a heavy concentration given the relatively small volume of water, and these paper filters get totally saturated with these oils. If you don't use some sort of degreaser in order to break down and remove those oils from the paper, then the paper cartridges will remain saturated with these oils, and it will typically result in a lot of suds and foam in the hot tub, which is undesirable. So definitely that's something that the average hot tub owner can do more, is clean their hot tub filter. And a lot of people might say, oh, I might clean mine every month or so. And I suppose that could be okay if you don't use your hot tub a lot. But if you use it a lot, I would clean mine more, and as much as once a week. Take your hot tub filter out, degrease it, rinse it, and then dry it completely. And ideally, you have a second reusable filter that you're running in the hot tub while you're going through that degreasing process. And you can just swap them back and forth, and every week have a new filter in your hot tub, thereby reducing on the amount of foam that you experience. And I guess the last thing I'll mention that the average hot tub owner could be doing more is draining and refilling. I think that a lot of hot tub owners really try to get away with doing the absolute least when it comes to draining and refilling, because let's face it, it's work. It's a lot of work to do. It's inconvenient to do, especially in the winter in a cold climate. But you should be aiming to drain and refill your hot tub every 3 months. And people say to me, oh, I just drain it every 6 months or every year. And I would point out to you that 3 months is really ideal if you don't use your hot tub a lot and you manage your chemistry really well. If you do use your hot tub a lot, maybe you use it every day or 4 or 6 people use it when they use it, I don't think you want to go 3 months in between water changes. Your water is going to look pretty gross by the time you're getting to that 3 month point. And certainly by the time you're at 6 months or a year, your total dissolved solid levels are so high and the water looks just turbid and listless and dull. And it's certainly not ideal. What you used to use for a chemical sanitizer like bromine or chlorine, you add X amount to the hot tub, you only get 50% of the effectiveness that you used to get because your total dissolved solid levels are so high. So draining and refilling is a lot of work, but it's something that you commit to when you decide to own a hot tub, and it's healthy for you to do it. And you should drain and refill regularly, remembering to pipe flush before you drain and refill. If you found this information helpful, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can check out my website, swimmingpoolsteve.com.